up, guys? I'm back with another one. Today I'm changing out the thermostat on the 350Z. I'm only doing it because I'm flushing out the coolant. Just figured it'd be something to do. It's not that expensive. It was just 22 bucks, so it's fun. This is fun to me. So here it is. Let me take it out of the box for you real quick. Now I'm shut in the 350. All right, so here it is. 2 tubings. Pretty simple. All right, guys, as you can see, it's jacked up on this side, obviously on this side. So this right here is what I use. Helps out a lot. You don't need it, but it helps out a lot. I'm gonna show you how to use it, just showing you all the pieces. It's universal, so like it definitely has your piece here. Mine is this one, I believe. All right, let's get it. All right, so this is gonna be my setup here. I guess basically, so these are bigger pieces. This is a bigger piece. This piece is smaller. This piece fits nicely in there, and this is gonna go over it, kind of tightens it. Goes over just like this. Tighten it all the way. Sturdy. And that's it, guys. Fill this up with coolant. Alright, you're gonna need one of these guys right here. Flathead. Alright, we're going under the car. Going right there, guys. The little cross. We're gonna unscrew it. Just a little bit left. Alright, so for the thermostat, we're gonna take this guy off and this guy off. So I took the tubing off of here, took this clip off of here, just trying to have a little bit of wiggle. Alright, so I just took off 3 bolts that are holding the thermostat. This guy right here, and there's a little bit of coolant leaking. I already broke it loose, and it's not too bad. A little bit of rust, not forming on here, but I guess residue. And the reason I took the screws off before undoing this is because I can't, so I wanted to have a little bit more wiggle room. And I think I'll be able to take it off. We'll be back. So it's not that bad. Residue all over the place, but not long. The gasket is toast, but not that bad. Gasket. Alright, guys, it's in. So I'm trying to show you. A little crowded in here, but that's one of the screws. Let me get this tube out of the way. That's another one, and the other one is down there. Only those 3. You gotta replace this tubing, this one, obviously this big guy, and this little guy. So let's put those on. They're in, guys. We got a clip right here. Got a clip right here. Alright, now I gotta pour some coolant in there. This stopped dripping. It's actually not that bad. I thought it was a little worse, but you still get to see some green, so that's good. Here's a plug. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put some water. We're just gonna flush it once. Alright, we got some in there. Let me go ahead and show you guys bleeder valve. That guy's gonna be located right there. And I don't have to open it just because I have this guy right here. But if I didn't have this, you would have to open that over there so you can bleed all the bubbles. Close it once water's coming out. You would have to run your car, and we'll get into that, but it's a cycle. That's what you're going to be using over there. I got this guy, so I'm okay. All right, so we got a little less than halfway. Got it up to right here. Took about 1.25 gallons. All right, so next step is going to be turning the car on. Let it stay on for a couple of minutes, 5 minutes if you want. Tops, I would say. You don't need any more than that. This is going to stay like this. What we want is bubbles to come out of here. I'm also going to rev it a little bit. All right, so let's do that. All right, something I forgot to mention. All right, so we're going to put your heater all the way up. I don't think you have to put it all the way high. Let's go ahead and put it 80-90%. Let's turn the car on. Keep an eye on your temperature. Make sure you don't overheat, guys. We're keeping an eye on this too. This is the main thing right here. You don't want it to go under, because then you're making bubbles, letting bubbles go in the system. So no bubbles coming out. All right, we're not overheating. I'm keeping my eye on it over there. All right, so let's go ahead and rev it. All right, let's get it up to 3 RPMs, 2 RPMs. It's been about 2 minutes. We're not dripping down here, so that's good. The temperature, it's all right. It's normally where it sits. I'm gonna give it another minute and we're gonna shut it off. All right, so it didn't overheat. I didn't really see any bubbles come out. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And I'm gonna flush the water, and I'm just gonna put coolant in it. I'm not gonna flush it any more than that. This little guy right here, close it. And now we can remove it. You're gonna have a tiny bit of water. Got it draining again, and as you can see, I put water in there. That's what I'm getting. So it's not completely clean in there, but we'll be okay. We'll be all right. Guys, so now I'm gonna fill this up with coolant. The drain plug, I already put it back in there. Coolant right over here. Got my boy right here. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the coolant in there. So we got one more to go. Should probably put about 25% of this, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. All right, guys, same process like with the water. We got the coolant up there. We got Emmett up there. All right, so we're gonna put the keys in. Make sure you got the heater running, and we're gonna let it run for about 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna let it rev. Come on. Come on. All right, my little boy Emmett. Bad habit, he's licking his fingers all the time, and I guess you're building your immune system. I know, you have to wait. We're gonna go to the bakery after this because we be getting that bread. Watching my temperature. It's where it needs to be. Watching the coolant up there. Not going under. Looks like we're doing pretty good, guys. So after this, you go ahead, you take a ride, you let your car cool, you check your coolant level, make sure your radiator's to the top. Do it again the next day and a week from then if you'd like, just to check. This is pretty much it, guys. So right now, as you can see, we don't have bubbles coming up, but we kind of have just, I don't know, current coming up. So you wouldn't be able to do this without this. You would be building pressure right now. Kind of a good investment. You can probably do this yearly too, just to keep up with your coolant. That's it, guys. Thanks for sticking around.